Hello everyone and welcome to this week's video from the Veg Grower Podcast. And I said this week I'll be putting up a shed, and as you can see, it's built. It's nothing spectacular, I know, but I don't care. Let's go on inside and have a cuppa. Alright, well, here we are, my little man cave on my allotment. Something I've always wanted, somewhere I can just come and have a nice cup of coffee and get away. Now, as I said, it's nothing spectacular at the moment. I've always had a dream of making a recycled shed, and this was it. This shed was my mum's. One of these metal sheds, which I'm not a huge fan of, but she was getting rid of it. It's quite rusty in places, but I'm painting over that, and eventually it's going to be a green colour that I'm painting it. And inside is going to be white, which I've actually, you can see here, my brother, I got him to paint it when he was helping me. His paint work isn't brilliant though. We'll worry about that another time. But anyway, let's get a kettle on. Right, well, this is my kettle that I'm using now. I've had this in my garage for ages, but I've just not been able to get it out and use. Now I've got this little man cave. I've set this up as a stove. Of course, I'll be using a barbecue as well. In the past, I've used that one, and that's okay. But I just want something a bit more substantial. This, obviously, we've got two rings, plus underneath we've got somewhere a grill area. I can do some toast. Now, as you can see, it's on some sort of workbench, isn't it? Well, let's stand up here again. Let's see if I can zoom out a bit. There we go. That door's just fallen off, but I'll sort that out in a bit. But I've got a kitchen, an old kitchen unit that my dad was throwing out, which I've used to make up some really a nice little worktop, which will give me somewhere nice to work on. Right, well, that's nice to sit down. I'm going to move this over slightly. I don't know if you can actually see what it says. I'm just having a bit of a laugh. As I say, this is my man cave, my allotment man cave. Something I've always wanted to have on the allotment is just somewhere I can kind of go and have a cuppa. This isn't the cup I'm going to keep, but yeah, someone just can come and escape and have a cuppa. When it rains, somewhere dry I can go, because my old shed, my other shed, it was just too small. Probably doesn't help, I'm a bit of a hoarder and have probably too many tools in there and the barbecue and things, but that's kind of irrelevant, you know. It was too small anyway, whereas this is 2 metres by 1.6 metres, so I'm pretty happy with the size of this one, and that'll do me quite well. Let's have a slurp of this. Oh no, it's still too hot. So yeah, this is just going to be somewhere I can come back here, get out the rain, make some videos. I might do some live shows and that sort of thing. And yeah, I know it's nothing to look at. I don't care. I'm really happy with it. It's recycled. I'm pretty believe in trying to recycle things as much as possible, especially on an allotment. The only thing I've had to pay for is the paint, and that's probably cost me 20 quid. At the moment I'm sat on my garden chair that I have down here, but I have got a leather armchair that's going to come in here. I also want to get some lino on the floor, because at the moment it's all plywood. And in fact the base of this is actually made from my old fence posts, so I'm pretty happy with that as well. So yeah, give me ideas on what I should put in here as well. That'd be cool. I'm thinking I might have get an old guitar, because I play the guitar, and that would be cool to have in here and play along with it from time to time. I've got a lot more painting to do for the time being. So as I say, I want to get all these walls painted white again and the outside green, and that'll just tidy it up. And the other good thing is, because I dismantled this from my mum's and rebuilt it on the allotment site with my brother. We lost a few screws and things, which I kind of expected, but we only had a small pile of screws left over at the end that I don't know where they go. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Anyway, we'll see what happens. Main thing is, it's built. I'm happy with it. I'm going to make more features in the future, but for now, I'm happy. So I'm going to wrap up now. Thank you very much for watching. This weekend has really been based around this shed. Been a busy time, but I don't mind that. I'm pretty happy with that. But for now, please take care, and I'll see you again next time.